We know now the balloon's week-long trip across the U.S. allowed it to collect intelligence from sensitive military sites, despite efforts by the Biden administration to block that capability. Media reports citing administration sources also maintain China controlled the balloon as it made multiple passes over some sites, collecting information from the electronic signals transmitted from things like weapon systems and on-base communications.
Good afternoon.
We had the President of the United States saying that he was not concerned about this. There's nothing to worry about. Folks shouldn't be anxious.
The Pentagon insists any information gathered by Beijing was of, quote, limited additive value. But Victoria Coates, a former U.S. Deputy National Security Advisor, says the most valuable intelligence China gained likely came from the initial lack of U.S. response to the balloon.
I would assume they thought that the thing would be shot down over Alaska, and that would teach them one thing. But what they learned was they could fly this thing with impunity across the continental United States.
The balloon contained a self-destruct mechanism that could have been activated remotely by China. It's unclear whether it malfunctioned or wasn't activated. Regardless, Coates believes it communicates how frantic China is for information on the U.S.
I think from their perspective, it shows that they were in this to get as much as they could out of the balloon, that protecting the balloon or destroying its sensitive materials was less important to them than seeing how far they could get and what they could gather.
Republican and Democratic lawmakers alike want the Biden administration to do more to protect Americans.
If you take a look at the path that balloon took, there was nothing accidental about it. They were gathering information. I don't know how much they got at this moment in time, but I'm sure we'll find out as time moves on. But the fact is, it was inappropriate behavior.
Coates sees this as a basic national security issue and hopes Congress can unite around it. She's joining in the calls for the Biden administration to start communicating accurate information to those who gave them the job, the American people. Burke, CBN News, Washington.